Asus usually puts out high quality products, and this new Zenbook is no different. As you can see, it's very slim. I even think like it's one of the slimmest notebooks on the market right now, if not the slimmest, and it's even slimmer than the new MacBook. Yeah, but because of that, it's very portable. You can, take it anywhere. It doesn't weigh too much, and it's all in all just a very portable thing. But because of that, it's not very strong. It's quite weak actually. Its performance is not great because, I mean, come on, how much can you put into this? So if you want to know more, check the rest of the review.
Gadget Compare.
I really love the design on this new Zenbook. I mean, it looks so compact, slim. It looks really nice, and the screen is super slim. Look at this. And it also has these little bumps on the bottom, and they kind of lift the Zenbook off the table just a bit when you open the screen, but I'm not sure what's the use. It's not enough to kind of make it more comfortable to type or anything. Maybe it's because of the cooling. Yeah, but anyways, if I had to compare this, I'd say it's like a notebook, but it weighs double or like triple the notebook, which is fine because it should weigh this much. And it's also because of like full aluminum body. Everything is out of aluminum except for this rubber bezel around the screen so that it doesn't scratch, right? And also this hinge is covered with rubber, and it connects the screen with the body of the laptop. And while I'm at it, like, look at this. It's not very sturdy. It's just like woo. But there are these magnets on the bottom so that the screen doesn't flap around when you close it. So you need to pull out like a little stronger. Yeah, let's comment the keyboard because it's really good. Keys are normal sized and everything is just in its place. It's very easy to type. I got used to it really fast. The only thing I'm actually missing here is a backlight, so I could see in the dark. Anyways, the touchpad is also good. It's pretty big. It's actually bigger than you'd find in some more expensive models and laptops and even ultrabooks. And it supports your multi-touch gestures. You can scroll with 2 fingers, pinch to zoom and all that stuff. But there is some latency on it. And I'm not sure, like I couldn't get used to it. I'm not sure why that happens. And I think maybe it was because of the 4K resolution, to which I'll come back in just a bit. First I want to tell you that it has 2 USB 3.0 ports on the left and also an SD card reader. On the right there's another USB 3.0 port, and there's micro HDMI and an input for your headphones and a microphone. And now back to that screen that I was talking about. The screen has a 4K resolution and it looks gorgeous. Colors, everything looks very, very pretty, and it's super sharp. All the text looks like you're reading an actual paper, like it's unreal. But it also has some, downsides, because not all the software and all the programs are actually compatible with such a high resolution on such a small diagonal. The diagonal is 13.3 inches. So when I tried to run, for instance, Photoshop, the menu was like super small. It was miniature, and I just couldn't use it. Nonetheless, the colors look very vivid, and there's no glare, so you can even use it outside. Viewing angles are superb, and there's no color distortion when you look at it from like a wide angle. So that's really good. 10 out of 10 for this screen. The next thing I want to comment is the battery, because, well, the official records say that it lasts for 7.5 hours, and you know how that goes. They put it like on battery saver, everything power saving mode, and they get that. And then when I use it, I get like 5 hours, maybe 6 tops, and I wasn't doing anything kind of over the top. I was just surfing the web and listening to music on YouTube. So I think that's not good enough. Because this laptop generally can't do much, so at least it should have a longer battery life. But yeah, anyways, moving on. In it has Intel's Core M5Y10 or M5Y71 processor, depends on the model. You can choose between 4 and 8 gigs of RAM, and you can choose between 128, 256 or 512 gigs of RAM on your solid state drive. And the first thing I thought of when I read those specs, by the way, there's no graphics card. The graphics card is integrated. The first thing I thought of when I read those specs was, well, where am I going to use all that RAM? Because the software is barely powerful, you know, to run software that needs that much RAM. So the only way I could actually use it is to open 100 tabs in my Chrome. So you know, that's not very good. Also, for instance, video on full screen on YouTube just kind of twitches, and it looks buggy, and it just everything runs very slow. I'm not sure how they planned this out. It almost feels like the laptop itself, like the specs can't run themselves. The laptop just doesn't run itself all that good, and gaming, like, don't even dream about it. I don't know. I tried to run Minecraft on the lowest details, and I got like 15-20 FPS tops. So you know, that's very bad. And on top of all that, there's no active cooling, so there's no fan. You only have passive cooling, and it heats up a lot. You can't hold it in your lap. Even like if you put your hand here, actually, if you put your hand like here when it's working for a while, it'll burn you. It'll start to burn after a few seconds, and you'll have to move your fingers. But you know, the good side is that passive cooling means no fan, no buzzing, and no sound. It's very quiet, so that's good. It also has a set of Bang & Olufsen speakers. They're located right here at the bottom, one on each side, and they're actually really good, like pretty good. Compared to some other notebooks and even some more expensive laptops, these are good. The only thing is they're not very loud. They're pretty quiet, and if you you know, wanna watch a movie in your bedroom or something, that's cool. You can, that can pass. But if you expect to crank the volume up and kind of just listen to the music and want the whole room to be filled up with the sound, nah, that won't happen. They're too quiet for that. So yeah, in the end, I couldn't really recommend this guy, although it does look really nice. I love the design, I love the feel in the hand. It's really slim, it looks professional, but it's just too weak, man. I mean, I'm not sure what they were going for. Like, this would only be good if you're just doing some office work, you're just typing all day and, I don't know, just sending mail and nothing else, because everything else kind of works slow, runs slow. So if I were you, if you're really interested in this laptop, if you really want a super thin notebook, then I guess you can go for it, but don't expect a lot out of it. And you know, that's it basically. Yeah, only take it if you're really sure you're not gonna be using it for anything else but typing and, you know, maybe some web browsing. So like this video if I helped you out, and also subscribe. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You know, if you wanna know what's going on with the new tablets, laptops, and everything. Just, yeah. See you soon, guys.